Captain's Log. Stardate 3855242685732423-5.6. Today we're playing a game called FTL. I have no idea why they called it that. Before you ask. No, really. The actual name of the game is FTL, Faster Than Light. Anyways. Basically made by two people. I think a total of 6 people are actually involved in the game. Matthew Davis and Jay Ma. Both of whom were people who worked over at 2K Games before they decided that 2K Games sucked. Something that I've been saying for years now. I know, but listen, I saw that. This is kind of an interesting game, and with some pedigree, for lack of what I would have put behind it. This is one of the granddaddy of the Kickstarter games, not the indie games. The indie games go back another like 5 or 6 years before this. Indie games were already a thing, but Kickstarter games, that's a little bit different. Right at the beginning, we had Double Fine Adventures, we had Spelunky, this, obviously, RimWorld, and before all of these, by about a year, we had The Binding of Isaac. And that's like the bundle of the, Kickstarter actually works club. And some of you who were around for this, about 2011, 2012, that era, some of you were around for that, remember that was the, this will actually work. Like, that was the overwhelming attitude. Was the idea that, we can actually, like, crowdfund games. Now, Kickstarter itself was not perfect. There were many issues with that, and there are many well-publicized disasters on Kickstarter. But you get the general idea. A lot of people started deciding, you know what, why don't we go ahead and make a shot at this, because at least it is within the realm of possibility to succeed. This, in turn, is one of the reasons why I say FTL, along with the other bundle of games I just mentioned, are games that really started helping to push indie development forwards. Because all of a sudden, a large group of people who otherwise would not have even tried, at least made the effort and got their games out there. And, I mean, we're pretty much still 15 years later, 14 years later, in the midst of the indie game boom. And I'm down. Quite frankly, just keep it coming. Keep the indie games coming. There's going to be a lot of crap, and I don't care. Let's just keep that ride rolling. FTL. No, not FTL. First, lore walkers. Thank yous and shout-outs to various lore walkers, including, but not limited to, Alex Korbianiki, Bamber FM, Berenian, Bragwin, Cookie Dude 420, Direct D, Game Geek 5698, Ginger Ninja 1, Got Lucky 7, Innocence, Jolly Leprechaun 5, Judo Joker, Little One, Lord Harrimont, Metal Fan PL, Paranoid Android 199, Philisondus, Spartan J42, The Action Man, The Little Billy, Wenlock, Zero Hunter, US Incorp, D20 Archon, Bella Calic, Kenix Cow, and person who put this game on the list, and one of our majority acolytes? No. Advocates. I always say the wrong word. One of our majority advocates, which is Warpcore, and our other majority advocate, which is Alchemist. Thank you, all of you, very much for making this run happen. So, I should also probably mention at this point in time, I have never beaten this game without cheats. Now, you're probably thinking, what kind of cheats? Actually, I'll tell you exactly what cheat. One time, wrong game. I tried to, I gave myself a ton of scrap. Just, here's 100 scrap. Chunk. And that's how I finally beat this game. Once, by the way. I've only ever actually beaten this game once. We've actually streamed this game before. We didn't get super far. So this game can be mean, and more to the point, you can lose it a lot earlier than you actually think you are going to. But yes, before we go any further, let's just jot down that music positive. And actually a Yoshi drums, believe it or not. For those of you not aware, every track plays twice. Very, very similar to what Nintendo actually does. Where you've got a combat variant and then a explore variant of pretty much every song, and they're all playing at the same time. the world is this? So let's hit the tutorial. Welcome to FTL. You are the captain of a Federation starship. You can tell by my trip here. Captain Runner. We're on a very important mission. The Federation is being torn apart by vicious rebels. Yes, by the way, I love the inversion. The rebel scum are the bad guys. I'm not actually joking. The Federation is an egalitarian organization consisting of multiple different species. The rebels are human supremacist jackasses. Death to rebel scum! You will be traveling through dangerous sectors of the galaxy with the rebel fleet in hot pursuit. Make it to the exit beacon of each sector before the rebels can catch you. Your ship, the Kestrel, our starter ship, which we will be doing at least one playthrough of the starter ship, is the focus of the typical game view. Your circular icons at the bottom of the screen indicate your ship's primary system. Systems use power from the reactor, pointed to at the arrow. This system was directly and deliberately inspired by X-Wing and TIE Fighter, by the way, which I find hysterical. These are your ship's subsystems. Unlike regular systems, they do not require power from the reactor. Hover your mouse over any system icon to get more information about each system. Each system's corresponding room will light up. Come on. Come on. There we go. The hull meter, shield level, and current resources are in the top left. If your hull meter reaches 0, your ship will explode. That's good to know. We should get going, but it looks like your engines are currently powered now. Green boxes are powered, white boxes are unpowered, and provide no benefit. Left-click the engine icon. Okay, so before we do that, let's look at this. So we got the doors, which allows for remote opening and closing of doors, and level 2 upgrades those to blast doors. Then we have the camera system, enables view of all rooms and info for enemy ships, and level 2 lets you see the enemy interior. Piloting, it requires a crew member to evade in combat or to jump. Requires a pilot to function. I actually know for a fact there's a level 2 of that, which just adds an autopilot. Over here, of course, we have shields. Projectile blocking shields, manning increased shield recharge speed. Also adds additional barriers based on how many people are there. The med bay heals members inside the med bay. Increase the healing boost by more powers. Oxygen. Probably shouldn't have to explain what oxygen is. Weapons. And of course we have dual lasers, which is 2 shots per charge with 1 damage. And with a possible status effect of fire. Not too shabby. But let's go ahead and power up the engines. At no engines, by the way, you don't dodge. I like how it says that in all caps, just to make that very clear. There we go. Oh no! Your engine room took 2 damage. Its system icon has become red to show it's broken. Your hull meter has also taken 2 damage. Your crew cannot fix the ship's hull, but they can fix the engines. Select your crew members using left click. Select multiple by clicking and dragging. Select some crew. So what do we got here? Are any of you good at anything? You're all just whatever. All 3 of you. No, actually, I'm just kidding. You 2. Go. Go. Quick. Go. Quick. Run, men. Run. Jordy, get down to the engines. Crew members will automatically repair system, fight fires, fix breaches, and fight intruders in their rooms. Fighting, low oxygen, and fire will hurt the crew. Awesome. Your engines are now repaired. Notice the repaired system will automatically try to repower themselves to their latest state. Some systems can be manned by crew members to provide small bonuses to the system. Crew members will automatically man any functioning system in their room. The silhouette above the power bar shows the system is currently manned. Oh no, a fire's broken out in your starboard airlock. You could send your crew members, but let's take advantage of your airlock. Open one of the doors. Opening doors drains sections of the ship of oxygen, which will also put out fires. Rooms turn pink as the oxygen drains out. Your oxygen systems will slowly refill once the leaks are gone. Flash open. Close that. Now that your engines are fixed and the fires are out, we should FTL jump to the next location. If you don't currently have a pilot, you should probably send someone to the helm. We're fine. Jumping consumes 1 fuel. Without fuel, you'll be stranded and unable to jump. Jumping also requires a crew member of the piloting system. This is the beacon map. A ship marks your current location. However, you must over a location to get more information about it. Left click to connect to a traveler. So what do we got here? We got unvisited. Unvisited. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Unvisited and also unvisited. I like all these unvisited. That's good. And yes, this game is actually quite video gamey. In fact, the other big thing that this game was actually inspired by is board games. Go figure. Because a lot of things are kind of abstracted for the sake of this being a video game, which, as usual, I am in favor of. Hang on 1 second. That's going towards Alundra, Witcher 3, and Plague Tale Requiem. Thank you very, very much, Dream Whisperer, as always. Much appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Every new location will have an event like this. You might have multiple choices available to an event. For example, a weak pirate ship is trying to destroy you. You can continue, but special blue choices are unlocked by having certain upgrades or equipment. They're nearly always a good choice. You need the right amount of power to weapons to fight. The amount of power required is pictured in the weapon box as marked below. Now let's... Oh no! And hello, my end to Shadow Waker. And hello, The Last Ninja 2. Yeah, I'm showing off the tutorial. This is a review, after all. It's actually been a really long time since I've done the review, so it's good to refresh myself on it. Hello to a Rachel, apparently. A review, one might even say. Oh no, your two-shot cannon cannot penetrate the pirate's level 2 shields, but luckily he can't get through your shields either. Every 2 powered bars in your shield system nets you 1 more shield. Looks like you need more help. Some events can provide items. This one provides you with a missile launcher. The Artemis was automatically equipped with the available weapon slot. Shooting it expends missile stock, but missiles pierce through shields. Miss! Guys, you'll notice as enemy systems are damaged or destroyed, their icons turn orange or red, respectively. Repeatedly attacking a red system will do no additional damage to the system, but will still damage the enemy hull. Reduce their hull to 0 and they will explode. If you need a reminder what each NPC system... what each enemy icon stands for, you can mouse over the green scribbles at the bottom of the screen. Choose your targets wisely, though weapons and shields ought to make good first choices. Speaking of... So how many sectors do you think we're going to get with our first run? One. Okay, give me a little bit of faith, Alchemist. You destroy the pirate ship. As salvage, you gain, from left to right, some fuel, missiles, scrap, and another weapon. Note the required resources corresponding to your reserves along the top of the screen. Weapons or drones are added to your cargo if there's no more room in the respective systems. Left click this, we can go to our inventory. This is your equipment screen. You can see more detailed information about weapons, drones, or augments by mousing over them. Click and drag your new halberd beam over the Artemis to switch them out. Except... done. Oops, your weapon system, max power 2, is not upgraded enough to support your new weapon. Let's go back so we can fix this. This is the upgrade screen. You can see detailed information about your systems and upgrade them by spending scrap. You can also upgrade your reactor at the bottom of the menu, which is important for keeping everything fully powered. So, power the weapon. There we go. You can rearrange your weapons in the weapon system by clicking and dragging. If your weapon system is damaged, this order determines the order they are depowered from right to left. That's it. And that's the tutorial. Not too shabby. A little hand-holdy, but kind of understandable given, again, the nature of the game in question. Please. Jotting down some immediate thoughts here before we go further. Some people asked, how many runs are we doing? That is a good question, which I don't really have a solid answer for. So I had most of this stuff already unlocked, and now I have everything unlocked. That's everything. We got everything. So we can do whatever hell we want to. As I already mentioned, though, we're going to do at least one Kestrel A run, because this is the default, and this is what you start with. Yeah, 14-year-old game. You think that's bad? I streamed this game when it came out. Yes, that's right. My show is older than this game is. Bingo. That was just now. Sector 8. Yeah, I'm not sure why advanced content is disabled by default. That's kind of strange. Okay, so maiden voyage, 3 people. Who wants to be our lucky victims? It's just 3 humans, so. So, Takoida should have an orange. I do not. Ow. Talia. Like she. And Tom Banks, who will go to the Simple Gamer. Okay, let's see how badly we do. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip, you can change your weapon order by doing stuff. Yeah. Okay, so. Let's go ahead and power that up. And let's see. So Takoida, let's leave you in there. Talia is in weapons, it looks like. Where's Gamer at? Oh no, sorry, Gamer is in weapons. Talia's on the engines. Okay. So yeah, there's also a button here that says save your current position, which is a nice thing to do. There's also a return crew to saved positions button, which is the enter key, which is great hotkey. Let's just controls positive over here, by the way. A lot of smart hotkeying in this game. Okay. You know, honestly, let's actually turn that off. Boost our evasion slightly. Just for a starting thing. Okay, we'll go. We got 16 jumps, 8 missiles, 2 drones, 1 shield. The UI scaling, I can talk. Let's go ahead and let's see what we got here. So here's our options. There's not a lot. You can configure the keyboards, which is nice. There's an auto pause, there's an achievement pop-up, which we will see. Show beacons on path. Show event choice selection. Yeah. I've never actually seen an FTL speedrun before. Okay. Just a quick review there. In case the tutorial wasn't enough, this is a nice, quick, and efficient... Oh yeah, this is how you play the game. Wait, there's an Okay, hang on, I gotta look that up real quick. I didn't know there was an FTL TAS. We need to show that off when we finish. Three minutes. Yep. Okay. Let's get out of here. There's a store, but we have, like, no money right now, so there's no reason. That's actually really frustrating, getting a store immediately. What do we got? Let's... Oh, yeah, nebulas. That's fun. Disrupt sensors and shields. Let's go to the distress call. What do we got? You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them. Ask what's wrong. Being overrun by giant alien spiders! We'll help you! Your crew slowly creeps onto the cluster of creatures from behind. Without warning, the giant arachnids turn and charge. However, your team stays in control, and before long, you've beaten them back. Woo! We did it! We beat the spiders, Inosians. You could have been... Okay, so I got 6 missiles, 2 drones, and 8 scrap. Not terrible. Yeah, I was honestly expecting our first death. Literally, I was expecting our first death to be one step into the game. Because that's just my life, right? Two stores. Gee. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I should jot down, put that under this. What was that game we covered recently? You know, that one game that we've covered recently. I think it was actually Homeworld. One second, please. Sorry. Double checking my notes. Yeah, looks like it was Homeworld. It looks like they're under there. Okay. Okay. I don't want to go to a store. Let's go here. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. Let's roll the dice. Let's go searching. Woohoo! We actually found an intact weapon and 14 scrap. Not too shabby. I don't know. I usually don't use ion weapons that much. Let's go ahead and go to the store finally. We got a little bit of money. Hi! Alright, what do you got? Cooldown between shots is faster. FTL is faster. FTL jammer, okay. We can also get a swarm missile, a firebomb, which is exactly what it sounds like, another ion cannon. We can also buy stuff if we need it, which we don't right now. Let's sell. Although, do I actually want to sell any of this? Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, build. I gotta jot down a build positive, or 2, or 3. I'm not sure how far up we'll go with that. There's a lot of combinations in this one. Because we've got... what? Damn it. We've got crew, equipment, upgrades, ship. I think that's the total pieces that make up your build. We'll come back to that. I was actually thinking the same thing, a Federation build. There's a reason I've never beaten this game without giving myself scrap. I actually do have a category for that. Economy. Everything is insanely expensive. Like that automated reloader that gives us 10% faster shooting, it costs 40 scrap. Later on, we get into the triple digits pretty easily. And you still need to be repairing and getting fuel, too. Okay. So that's... I don't want any of that. Alright, jump. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, so... There's the Rebel fleet. I guess I'll start heading south. You recognize the ship as the well-known slave trader. He offers you cheap labor. Let's kill him. Alright, so let's get this and this going. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. Okay, sure. Fine. So, welcome to the crew. Whatever you are. Hang on. Where's my thing? Doesn't actually say. There we go. That is a Mantis. They do more damage in combat. They have faster move speed and halved repair speed. So yeah, that's our defender / invader. Also slowly getting skill ups and thing. I don't remember what skill ups actively tangibly do. I know that they generally improve. I don't remember specifics off the top of my head. I might have to look that up. I actually don't know. But yeah, we got Worf, Federation Builder, which is ironic if you think about it. We have rescued Worf. Oh, it does say right there. Increased crew damage, increased repair speed, increased recharge. So hang on, so we don't actually get any plus evasion yet, which makes sense because we're still there. Or a Rex, much better pick. Oh, neck. Oh yeah, I was gonna put them by weapons, I think, on the Kestrel. Okay, who wants to be that guy? Actually, I want everyone to go here real quick. Everyone heal up. Everyone heal up. do I rename him? Here. There we go. Never mind. Found it. Find it. Find it. Sorry, I don't mean to sound complaining. The screen is this big. And my eyes aren't what they used to be. Like, I'm playing on a screen size about the size of my cereal bowl. Okay, so Alchemist, I want you in... Yeah, the UI skin. Can I manually? Is this the thing I can do? Oh, hang on. I can actually increase the size, like the old-fashioned way. Give me a second. There we go. And now I can actually see what the... God, that's all blurry as hell. But at least I can see what the hell I'm doing. Hang on, let me adjust it for you guys. So you can see. Shouldn't look any different from you, but now it's a lot bigger on my screen. What? What? I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything, I swear! I don't know how to scale it by anything. Like, I manually dragged it larger. That's how I made it bigger. I was like, you will die, slaves. Oh, yes, die. Okay, so, what is our pilot? Yeah, I'm readjusting here. So you're on engines, Talia's on engines, Gamer's on nothing. Well, here, go fix stuff. Get our doors working again. And yeah, Ist, Alchemist, your job is to just kind of be central and on weapons. We'll just chill for a second. One thing I like about this game, it's this, and I do mean this. In fact, I'm gonna give this a positive because I like this feature. The insurance company's gonna blame. Come on! I wasn't to blame. It was just okay. Whatever. It's the so one of the key central elements of this game is how frenetic it can get. I know you probably haven't really seen that yet, but for those of you who've played this game before, you know what I mean, right? Some of the battles can get insane, but then after the battle, you have literally infinite time. It's very board gamey, right? It's like, oh god, okay. And then you could take as much time as you want to rejigger, repair, heal, and do whatever you want, because the clock is only really ticking in combat. So there's like a nice, okay, pause. Let's deal with that. The reason I say that this would suck otherwise, I'm sure the game could work, but I'll be honest, I probably would not enjoy the game nearly as much if the Rebel wave tick, that is to say clock, was still ticking while we're sitting here just kind of chilling. Okay, so save current positions and enter. Enter goes back to that. So let me just make sure that works correctly here for a second. Go back. That's another thing. Jump also instantly recharges once combat is resolved. You can jump early. You can flee and be like, you know what? I'm out. Yeah, that's another thing. Good sound design, by the way. There's distinct sounds for beaming, for certain blasts, for the missiles, for if there's an alert. You get a sound effect for when your jump drive is ready. You get a sound effect for when your doors are opening, etc., etc. So even if you like lose your interior cameras, you can actually still kind of tell what's going on just by listening. And yeah, you can also hear whether there's a fire or if there's an atmosphere leak. In fact, I might double up on the sound pause because that's some good stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and jump. We've got a little bit of time. Let's try to get like one more jump in. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue away. Alright, let's kill the pirates. What? Ah, that's why. There we go. Let's get our shields going again. Got a little lucky with that. And see, I can see their doors opening because they're going to repair the oxygen right now. Keep shooting. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. So, if you're wondering why I'm pausing, there's a choice when you're still kind of on top of things. Good morning, Butch. About whether you accept their surrender or try to kill them. And to my knowledge, it's basically random which will actually give you more. Because there's a bonus for killing, too. Yeah, different pools of reward, exactly. Ah, screw it, let's kill him. Let's kill him! Kill them, my minions. We happen to have the burst laser, which is really good for early on because it can push through things like shields and do additional damage. Uh-oh, we just lost our shields. Shoot, 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 shoot. There we go. And that gave us, yep, slightly more resources, which I'll take. Alright, so let's go fix the oxygen. I feel like we need that. Yeah, that feels like something that we will want to have. Everyone hold your breaths. Everyone hold your breaths. Guys, guys! Okay, we're okay. Thank you, Talia. Engineer Talia. Alright, everyone go back. Return to your stations. Okay. Doing great on hull. I'm gonna keep rolling the dice. Automated rebel drone. Okay. So these are fun. Let's. Those, I think. You know what? Yeah, go repair that. Go deal with that, Engineer Talia. Yeah, drones can actually be pretty mean because they don't have crew. They are drones. And so there's certain tactics you just can't use against them. You can't just beam them into space or anything like that. Ooh, nice. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. Fuel is good. We are taking a little bit of damage. Talia, go heal really quick. Yeah, I was gonna say, we might need to... You know what? Actually, yeah. Wrong button. Shield. So shields are gonna cost... Ooh, 50. And then I also need the additional power bars, which is going to cost 90. I am not quite there. No one's died yet. Fair emphasis mine. I think I am going to go ahead and buy the additional power bars now to be ready for that. Because, yeah, having 2 shields early is something I very much want. In fact, I think I'm even going to go so far as to buy one of the shields now. And just accept that. Right, back to your station, Engineer Talia. I mean, the rebel wave is still way over there. Blade Traval, make you decide. Ensign Blade Traval, left or right? Yeah, me too, Cordoon. Especially early on. Yeah, this is gonna start expanding pretty fast. It's gonna be here, here, and then here. Yeah, so 3, maybe 4. how fast it propagates. Okay, that's bad. Okay. And they've got a drone. Of course they have a drone. You know what? We actually have additional energy right now. Let's do that. Let's try to do that. And disable their drones. I don't know if that works on existing drones. Looks like it does. Okay, good. Ah, shoot. Yeah, okay. That's your job, Alchemist. You got that. Right? Okay, good. Let's, you do not, you actually don't have that. Hang on. Yeah. Hang on. Let's get rid of that fire really quick. You go up here. Yeah, oh yeah, there goes the oxygen. That's okay, it's okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Get in there, start fixing that. Start working on that. Okay, that's not terrible. I was worried about where that could be. That could have been worse. Talia, do me a favor, don't die. Okay, this is bad. You go here, right now. I have not been paying my oxygen subscription, that is true. Alright, cool, we just had our first death. I don't even see who it was. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I think we're actually literally dead. I think that's it. So that's our first death. So yeah, boom, we're all dead. All right, cool. So we made it one sector. I decided to roll the dice, and because there was a specific moment during the middle of that where I could have jumped while on fire and with no oxygen, or not jumped. I decided to roll the dice and see if I could fix the oxygen first, and I couldn't. In fact, I never fixed the oxygen, and that was game. So anyways, hey, hi, yeah, here we are. Slightly different map. Yeah. No, actually, funnily enough, we are the good guys. Sweet, automated rebel. That was fast. Wow, we're just immediate here. Yeah, no, that's actually not a joke. The rebels are evil human supremacists. Not making that up. They really are rebel scum. Yeah. Sweet, they've knocked out our oxygen. This is our first jump. I just want to be clear about that. That's true, you can be evil. But like, organizationally speaking, they're the bad guys. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, there we go, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We lived. It's the important part. Oxygen's coming back. It's fine. We're not. Don't worry. I'm not going to let you all suffocate again. Maybe. Also going to get an early power boost there. Okay. Looks like this beacon is home to a rebel checkpoint. They're stopping and searching ships that pass through. Civilians are being harassed and Federation members are detained. The rebels haven't noticed you yet. Unfortunately, we literally can't bribe them because I just upgraded my power. So we're gonna fight them! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go get the Artemis going for this. We still don't have all our oxygen back yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep. I will not accept your surrender. Screw you. What? Whoa. Get out of there. Die in a fire. Literally, I suppose. Okay, so why don't you go down this way? Yep, this way, and then over here. Yep. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, Captain Reggie. It's fine. It's fine. Oxygen is fine. Now, I need a volunteer to go into the room with a hull breach. I'm gonna set both of you there. Screw that. Get in there. Get in there. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Keep holding the breath. Okay, now get out of there. Yeah, human crew actually does gain X pretty fast, which is nice. Alright, you get back on the engines, you get back on the weapons. Why not, Inosians? Come on! Alright, let's go ahead and save our positions while we're here. Alright, so hey, everything's good. Everything's doing good. We're good. Let's go over here. What do we got? We've got the drip. That's the human benefit. Wait, what? A nearby planet shows sign of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping in the message in space. Warning, quarantine level 5 under effect. Under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Okay. Going on. There is a store, but we have, like, no money, so let's just go down here. The rebels are coming, by the way. You see a small rebel ship. They seem to be refitted for transport rather than combat. Demand that they give us their stuff. They're trying to escape. Oh, no! We must stop their escape, no matter the cost. For the greater good! They have an anti-missile drone, looks like. How could this be for the greater good? The rebels actually have a lot of planets. That's the problem. They have so many planets, you don't even know. Probably shouldn't be wasting missiles on this, but whatever. Damn it! No! You bastard! Oh, well. Alright, whatever. Let's go up here. Got nothing out of that. Oh, come on! Okay. Oh, come on! Okay. Good morning, Evo! Welcome to the Ship of the Damned. I feel like a strange sense of deja vu here. Just a little bit. I am definitely going to waste missiles here. Feel the heat. Okay. Give me my reward, please. Let's get out of here. Please? Oh god, it's not instant charging. No! Okay. Go fight the fire. Please fight the fire. Please fight the... Please? Are we fighting it faster than it's spreading? Okay, cool. Get out of there. Distress signal. You know, sure. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's fine, Reggie. It's fine. Oh god, giant alien spiders. No, Takoida's dead. Okay, so we just lost Takoida. Gamer Geek. Hey, yeah. I got a new job for you. You're the new pilot. Congratulations. All right. This is great. We're doing really well here. Nothing here. Of course. Okay. Well, let's just get out of here then. We'll get there, but don't worry. We've had plenty of deaths. You know what? Yeah, I'll actually sell some missiles. That sounds like an idea. Who's the pilot? Gamer Geek is now the pilot. Here you go. I just shoved the controller into Gamer Geek's hands. Have fun. Yeah, so let's get out of here. So we can go into an uncharted nebula or a place that's NG controlled. Oh god, look at all the reds. Look at all the red. Okay. I mean, I'm doing terribly, so we're gonna go with the NGs. Okay, so yeah, hi. Distress signal. Nope. No, we should. Let's go see what's going on here. It's rebels. Rebel scum. Okay, so let's knock that over. Wait. Since we don't got anything else going on, let's go ahead and push our engines up to get a little bit more dodge. Actually, while we're here, I can't. Okay, whatever. Give that in a minute. Oh god, we don't have any more weapons. Talia, new job. You're being promoted to weapons officer. Good morning, Ross. Let's try and knock out that stupid drone. Let's fail at knocking out that stupid drone. How, $100, Ross, I'm guessing? No, 150. Too much. 120. I know I'm on fire. I can hear it. It's also spreading. Okay, there we go. Wait, just now, Evo? Jesus Christ. Okay, so... Fine. We give the NG way more stuff than we should. We got something out of that. Hang on. So we've got a fire problem. Which means the fire's probably there. Do we have... We actually do have access to our doors right now. Okay, so let's open open all of these. And hypothetically... Takoida should be able to handle the one by himself. And otherwise, we're just going to chill here for a second. Yes, I know. Come on. Okay, fire's done. Reseal everything. There's that audio design again. Now I'm going to wait a second. Just chill here a moment. Let some oxygen repropagate. Well, I know there's the open all. I guess there's the close all, too. What is that? X. Okay. Okay. I suppose there's no reason not to double up on that. It is actually not too dissimilar, Ross. This is a crew game. In other words, you are playing the crew on a ship. Now, most crew games, especially modern crew games, over a decade ago. Most modern crew games are multiplayer because, you know, each player plays a different crew member. Here, they're all me. And that means y'all are doomed. I mean, very likely to live. I just called GamerGeek Taquota because I forgot that Taquota is dead. Okay. Now, we just got something. NG nanobots heal the crew outside of the med bay at a reduced speed. Yeah, I'll take that. That's actually not too shabby. What are we at on power? I do have one available power, but I'd rather have one more. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. So we've got 2 spare power now. You know, it's an NG colony. Turns out they have expediting commitment. Okay, so hey, a combat drone. Woo! But more importantly, scrap. I'm probably not going to drone it up. In fact, do I even have a drone facility on this ship? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't have a drone system. Yeah, that's just more scrap, is what that is. Well, the rebels scum are already coming here. Let's Evo, up or down? I need to forge water. Captain's log. Stardate 1100.0. I have received a donation from Oculus. I must say thank you immediately, lest he unleash the powers of the Ultra Omega Mega Cannon upon me. That will go towards Vermintide 2, Mechanicus 1, and Mechanicus 2. Which I keep being weirded out is already out. Thank you for the sub, Oculus. Okay, so Evo said up. Okay. So they have a transporter. That's extremely bad when we only have 2 crew members. They're already going for it. And there they are. You know what? Yeah, everyone go kill that guy. Alright, back to your stations. Back to your stations. Whoops, wrong target. Oh god, that's not your stations. Shoot, I forgot to reset your stations. There is a strategy for transporting other people. I don't remember how that works. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, I know. They're doing some damage. Really? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Get in there right now. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Die! Die, you miserable jackasses. Okay, oxygen's back. Let's go recover the engines. We're on normal and we're on advanced, Lord Haramont. This is also our second run, if that tells you the other part of the question. Yeah, what's the difference between a Psi Warrior and a Jedi? One uses the Force, the other uses psychic powers to magically mind control people, to use laser sword. Okay, so. Back to the cockpit. Over here. Hi, Elizar. I need to reset this as our actual new crew positions while we're here. Sure! Why not, Blame it all? Okay, so. Green is good. Yellow is not. Red is bad. Orange is also leaning towards bad. Spiders, Lord Paramount. Takoida bravely charged the spider nest and was never heard from again. Well, that's not true. We actually heard him a lot. But we didn't see him much. Anyway, so shield outline is obvious. We have shield pips up there, up to 4, which is a goal of pretty much any run. Weapons are down here. Gray is unpowered. Green is powered. Each of these indicate your systems. Shields, engines, medbay, oxygen, weapons. The ability to pilot, the internal cameras, and the doors. This is also our jump drive up here. That's our scrap. That's our drones. That's our missile count. That's our fuel. By the way, we're getting psychotically low on fuel. So we're about to die again, one way or the other. Over here on the left, we have our crew and their current levels, which is actually really bad. We despite everything, we have not gotten a lot of experience so far. I think that's everything. Generally speaking, you'll see a little short, like a preview of the enemy ship on the right and stuff like that. So when a room slowly turns red, here, I'll actually demonstrate this. Here, watch this. So that means there's no oxygen in there. And as I close it, you'll see the red kind of slowly fades away. Inch by inch, as the oxygen slowly propagates back into the room. As you can see, it takes a minute. And so fire does damage to whatever's in the room and naturally spreads. There's actually some interesting rules that govern fire spreading. It's a whole thing. Yeah, I can just open all the doors right now and be like, guys, I'm done. The human supremacist won. Let's just go home. The Nazis won, guys. The Nazis won. I'm gonna hit the store because if nothing else, I want to sell. So first and foremost, let's sell the drone. Now, we are very damaged. But we absolutely need some fuel. We are psychotically low on fuel, which is a damn shame. Because we could buy a teleporter, we could buy a battery, you know, we could buy some actually pretty good drones. We need to repair. So we're going to repair. Let's do that. And let's buy out their supply of fuel. Duh, essentially. Can I? I cannot. I don't think so. Weapons available immediately after FTL jump is extremely useful, by the way. It costs 120. Yeah, no, that was a very cheap heal. That was worth grabbing. Crew takes half damage from low oxygen. Prevent enemy drones from targeting anything. A breach missile. A chain burst laser. I can't make that happen. I had to buy fuel and I had to repair the ship. This is the other thing I run into. I get to the point where I basically can't buy anything in shops other than fuel and repairs. Alright, whatever. Some nice stuff, but moving on. Speaking of, since we have 2 missiles, let's go ahead and at least power up the missiles there. Alright, let's start heading out, because we're falling behind a little bit here. Cool. We get a fire beam just out of nowhere. I have no idea, Elizar. Yes, this is the development team that made Into the Breach. That was their next game after this. So... So, okay, you know what? Can we... No, we cannot. Oh, you've got to spill, Alchemist. You got to spill. Okay, so let's start heading out of here, because we're falling behind to the Rebel Scum. Hail them. They want to give us missiles for fuel. No. Sorry, but no, we can't. We more or less literally cannot. After months of waiting, someone fell into our trap. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. And I'm gonna actually blow a missile on this fight. Yeah, seriously, just sitting there for a month. Just chilling, you know. Play video games. I mean, could you imagine playing video games for a month? You know, we could actually show off the fire beam. We're not gonna. Because I don't want to mess around with these people. Okay, we got some fuel out of that. And more importantly, scrap. So I'm going to go and upgrade our weapons a step. And that means we can actually turn on our fire beam and our burst laser at the same time. Burst laser gets rid of the shield. Fire beam does what the fire beam does. We'll see if that's useful. Scrap is used for everything. Scrap is what you buy stuff with. You can trade with it on certain events. Speaking of which, I need to write down events. No, Alchemist. Absolutely not. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna have to do fire beam manually, which is fine. We can do that. Honestly, I'm actually gonna scooch it over there. There we go. So yeah, fire beam. No, rather, scrap. So scrap is used for repairs. It's used for buying resources. It's used for buying upgrades. It's used for upgrading your ship. Like all of this stuff costs scrap. You know, if I want to boost my subsystems, as you can see, I can have super blast doors, which can really help actually against enemy invaders. I can see enemy interiors. I could, which is very useful if you're doing a beaming strategy or a boarding strategy. Auto 80% evasion, which is really nice, actually. Or you can just increase your engine power, and engine power is what you use to do these. Better shields. And by the way, you need better shields. You're gonna need better shields. Better engines, which is obviously useful. Better healing, which is great. Better oxygen, which is actually quite useful. Better weapons, which is basically mandatory. So this is cool. This is all very cool. Yeah, so let's go down. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. Yeah, let's not. Well, we can still jump from here. Cool, nothing. That was a lot of fuel for absolutely nothing. Sure, let's get into a fight at least. What do we got? That's not too bad. So let's try to get their shields down first and foremost. listen to some awesome music. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Okay. Whoops. I forgot how that mechanic works. Looks like we did get a fire going, though. Which is great. Anyway, so we have a fire going. That's even better. Let's get some venting going on there. Quick clear. Quick clear. Thank you. Oh, thank God. A little bit of last-minute fuel and, you know, scrap. I'm just going to chill here for a second. Let that oxygen kind of deal with that fire. Okay. Could be doing worse. Could be doing a lot better. We have 2 crew members and no upgrades to speak of in Sector 3. We are dead. Sorry, yeah, what actually happened there, I didn't read it out because it was so short, was that we were like, hey, so the rebels were harassing civilian ships. We killed the rebels. We reached out to hail the civilians. The civilians were like, nope, and decided to peace out rather than talk to us. I don't blame them, but, you know, gratitude, am I right? Okay. We're dead. We're so dead. Alright, NG or Zoltan? Well, let's try out Zoltan. That's gonna be great. The Zoltan patrol their borders, but will let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be as courteous to the rebels. Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no. Okay, into the storm. Let's just get through the storm. Let's just push through the storm. Hey, there's a rebel ship instantly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. And it's a drone, so our fire weapon is completely useless. I mean, we still have the burst laser, thank God. I'm debating. We do have some missiles right now. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're gonna be jumping. if it's not obvious. They completely took out our weapons and our oxygen is currently disabled. Or we just lost our I think we're dead. I think we're actually dead. And they're just hammering us this entire time. Yep, oxygen is destroyed in addition to disabled now. Alright, get back to the engineering bay. We actually ran them out. Jump! 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 Inside this nebula, you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge monolith visible at this distance even to the naked eye. A Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just deserts. Sure! You approach it, but then they hail you and say, and in the coming times, the monolith speaks not unto a man. He has no future and must be left wanting. Why? So they just used a mind control ability on me, if you're wondering what just happened there. Yeah, anyways. No, we totally got this, Lord Harrimont. No, I'm going to be very honest with you. I have no plans to beat this game during this review at all. It's not happening. And I don't really care. That's not really the point and purpose of a review. For once, I don't really need to beat a game to review it, because I have never beaten this game without cheats. Ever. After a while, I kind of got tired of it, to be quite honest with you. Because at a certain point, it's like, yeah, okay. Again, very much balanced around a lot of co-op board games, I can mention, where the entire game is hugely slanted against you. Dark Age of Camelot is a good example of what this game reminds me of. Which I have also never won. While we're on the subject. Yeah, the estimate time is question mark because, I'll be honest, I have no idea how much time we're going to spend on this game. This is like reviewing a 4X game. We are playing it until I am satisfied with the review. It is a board game, which I hope to introduce to a friend of mine soon, who I just started getting into board. So we'll go ahead and push it down to easy. I can't even imagine playing this on hard. So we've played the Kestrel to thoroughness. So we have access to every ship, as you can imagine. Reviewing every ship is infeasible. There's way too many. That would take an inordinate amount of time. So the Kestrel is kind of the class all, or the catch-all. Oh yeah, I should mention, by the way, each Kestrel actually has... So each ship has 3 different variants, too. So, like, this is the Kestrel B, for example, right? Hang on. There we go. This is the Kestrel B. So you notice, obviously, different layout. The pilot seat, for example, is very isolated. And everything else is a little bit more centralized, a little bit easier to access in this little central circle. However, we also start with 4 freaking lasers instead of the burst and the missile. The C layout is this one. Everything's kind of centralized up front and in the aft. We also start off with a Zaz, which drains oxygen from rooms simply by existing. They have slow movement, but no damage from lack of oxygen. And they just kind of sit there in the back. And in this setup, we also have dual lasers for one, and then an ion stunner. Oh, and a clone bay instead of a heal bay, which is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. But in case you're wondering, automatically clones dead crew members with skill penalties. Take advantage of microcloning to partially heal every jump. Jump heal is passive and requires no power. And yeah, it's got the pirate logo, too. Yes, me. Ugh. So, for the bit of comparison, we could show this off. You'll also notice we have 4 crew members instead of the initial starting 3, and 2 aliens. This is a Zoltan. They are innately energy beings, so they provide power to an occupied system, but their max health is reduced to 70, and they do damage to enemy crew when they die. They explode. We've actually already seen a Mantis. Better in combat, better move speed, half repair speed. So this is kind of a different loadout here. So who would like to be the crew members of the extremely unlikely to die? Okay, so we got Blade Taval. What does it fit? We'll just do Blade. It only it shows a truncated thing anyways. And then Evo. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Evo. And over here we have Dr. Winter. We'll just put the Doctor there. Oh, and actually, I can probably make that fit. Hang on. There we go. Not quite. Dr. Wint. And for our Mantis, we will have... Yada. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, so our energy being... Keeping Dr. Winter on weapons feels like a good pick. Evo will leave you... Oh yeah, by the way, you want to hear something funny, Evo? They finished the overwhelming majority of this game before they ever did our assets. The whole game was placeholder graphics. And they did graphics dead last. I'm not making any point there, I just think it's interesting, because it makes sense. Most people, most games would benefit from doing graphics pretty late into development. Good morning, Brownjacker. Yeah, exactly, Dakota, because, yeah, the game structure is there, and then they made the graphics when the game structure already existed. So, like, we need to convey X and Y was something they already had in their brains when they sat down and made the sprite work. I mean, you're an artist, which means, let's put you... Honestly, I think I might just leave you in engines. There's no judgment, there's no judgment. I'm debating where to move Yada. Yada, yada, yada. Hi, Chet Jet. Where should we move our Mantis? Leaving Blade Taval in the cockpit feels perfectly acceptable. No, but you got those claws, Yada. Look, in my defense, Lord Harriman, I'm not the only one listing these common complaints. Hi, Loner. The problem is this loop thing makes it kind of weird to have them be in a good position. I think I might have Yada be like here, literally just hanging out here. Or maybe just hanging out in the med bay. No, just right in the middle, right in the middle. I think that is the best move. It doesn't mean nobody's manning shields. But I mean, does anybody care about that, honestly? Okay, fine. Go do the shields, whatever. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna power up all our weapons. And then we're gonna upgrade our power bar by 1 immediately. And we're gonna spend that extra on our engines right now. Alright. Captain Blade, up or down? Don't listen to Lord Harriman. He's leading you astray. Fine, into the nebula. Whatever. Oh god, why did I listen to you? Alright. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows. We will search. We found a fire beam and 17 scrap. Oh my god. Okay, turn off the shields. Turn on the engines. Jump. It took me a second to even process. No! Okay, hang on. It's okay. It doesn't even have any shields. We're fine. Really, this is actually going to be fine. I'm not super worried about this. The nice thing is basically lasers refill relatively quickly, so we can do stuff like that. Get a volley thing going on. Okay, that was a softball. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Okay, jump. Let's go north. No, push-ups. It did not. Aid the civilian ship. We got your back. We got deja vu. Yeah, more weak ships, which, you know, honestly, at this point, I'm not going to complain. This is the nice thing about having 4 separate weapons, by the way. Well, I actually really like the burst laser because it kind of just pushes through shields. Having multiple weapons means you can target multiple things. This sector's become increasingly dangerous for friends of the Federation. I think my crew can patch up some of your hull damages, thanks. Thank you. The end of time. Appreciate you, as always. That's another thing. We will lose individual weapons instead of everything. It's the multiple pillars theory, right? We want to spread the stuff out. The downside is that we need multiple weapons, and you know, that's problematic. Yeah, I was debating... let me write this down real quick. So that's from the end of time. Dealer's choice. You're awesome. Thank you. Let me think, because first, all of a sudden we have scrap. So I'm already eyeballing our shields. Like, that's just kind of what I'm thinking. But what I'm also thinking is, do we want to do it gradiently, or do we want to just get all the power first and then get the shields going? And then get a sub from floating triangles? Like, I don't know. I feel like getting a second shield layer immediately is more important than getting ready for shields. Fire Emblem, 3 Houses, Blue Lions, FF4 comparison block, and Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Thank you, as always, floating triangles, very much. I hope your day is going well. Yeah, I think I agree. Let's get shields going. We can afford that right now. We can't afford the energy at the moment. I mean, we could. Because I could pull away from our lasers. I can also pull away... Well, no, I can't, can I? Well, whatever. Jump. I could pull away from medbay and that, and then just get our second shield right now. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's go up. Captain Blade Devault says to go up. Up we shall go. Examine the station. We get supplies. Cool. Hold up. Let's get a power bar. Let's get the medbay going again. Actually, no. No, new move. Let's get that going. There we go. A store. We don't have any money. Up north. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may reveal useful materials while we wait for FTL recharge. Explore the field. Yes! Damage to the hull. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Evo, I need you to do me a favor and not die. Do me this favor. Please. Don't die, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Everything's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yada, you dealing with that fire? Are you good with that fire up there, buddy? Before the shields break. Okay, we're good. We're good. Here, why don't you go over here? Let's just get your... I'll write you. There's no... Yeah, let's repower the med bay really quick. Okay, let's get some more repair experience on Evo here. Wait till you get back to the cockpit. Okay, go heal. You go back here. just throwing fire extinguishers like grenades into the fire. Like, yeah. I forgot to set our default position, so we'll do that there. Okay, hey, we're good, right? Let's turn off the med bay, turn that back on, and jump. A store! We have no money! We have no money. Okay, and there's a number of privately owned ship construction platforms. They offer to upgrade your sensor subsystem. That's a shame. That would have been a great upgrade to have, but it's whatever. Distress call. Yeah, let's go to the distress beacon. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, goody. We have found a distress signal coming from the surface of a nearby moon. The sensors are picking up a single life form. Captain Blateval. Wait, no. I'm going to make Evo decide. Engineer Evo, should we go down to the surface to investigate? Yes, okay, let's do it. You find a man living alone in a cave with a box of scraps. From his appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been here many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. So we can bring him back in hopes of finding help for him, or leave the madman to his ravings. He's not worth the risk. Oh, disgusting, filthy people. Alright, Evo, this is it. This is it. Do we trust the raving, insane madman? Screaming about his teeth. And how the rebels are too proper. And the humans are the only one true superior race in the galaxy. Alright, we trust him. We trust him. He has joined us. As a human, I think. I'm reading that right. No, he's a Zoltan, excuse me. Okay. So, who would like to be our energy being? And I gotta decide where you're gonna go. Where do we put him? You know, I could move Yada now. But, yeah, why don't we move Yada down to weapons? Let's move Dr. Winter, and whoever this is going to be up to shields. Yeah, that feels like the right call. Okay, so it's going to be like Spartan. Crew Spartan. I mean, if we put the Mantis on doors, they're kind of centralized, which is what I want anyways. We haven't had any borders yet. And we could split this up here like this. Dr. Winter does already have some gun experience. Alright, fine. I was going to double up on shields, but sure. This cannot possibly go wrong. Okay. The rebels are like right at our heels, so we need to hurry up. A small platform orbits this beacon. It looks like a fueling station. It's surely broadcasting reasonable prices. We have no money. It was a pirate the whole time! There's an explosion from the engine room. Alright. Okay. I mean, that sounded like a trap, so sure, whatever. Okay. So let's spread out our shots real quick here. Yeah, as I say, I actually don't think they're capable of getting us if I'm reading their weapons correctly. They appear to be trying to escape. No. No, that's not how this works. Okay, that's a lot of scrap. Oh, that was very worth it. Holy crap. And some fuel. We actually did get some fuel. Holy moly. Alright, Evo, keep preparing those engines. Good job, Evo. I'm very proud of you. You're such a... Permission to leave. Denied. Alright, you know, I just realized because we have an engine there, we actually can power up our vent bay. Not that we need to, but we can. Alright, let's try the store. No, we're getting really close. Let's not push it. Let's not push it. Captain Blateval, you have a choice. Should we go to the store and push? Because that's going to be problematic. If we push to the store, I think we're going to get... I think the red line's going to overcome us in, like, the last step there. If I'm reading that correctly. Because we'll be in the warning next round. And then possibly there. I'm not actually sure. But I'm going to make you decide, Blade Tavall. You got this. Captain Blade Tavall. Do we go to the store? It's also going to cost us 3 fuel. Well, 1 additional fuel to do that. All eyes turn towards the captain. Okay, we did take a risk on the Raving Madman. That's true. That's true. We've been risky. A rebel ship approaches. Personally, I'd have stuck with the Federation. But I'm a soldier, sir. And I'm no use without a war to fight. Raise your shields. Ooh, okay. So we're not going to be funny. We're just going to shoot. We've got pizza for you, push-ups. Don't you worry. Let's just get rid of that. Goodbye. Well, now you're really useless without a war to fight. And we got a fuel out of it, so we actually net positive on that. Well, net neutral, actually. Alright, let's get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We left Sector 1 with an upgrade. We don't even have missile launchers, so yeah, let's just sell our missiles for scrap. And... let's see... Debate. That's why I'm debating. So what I'm going to do is upgrade power. Yep. So we've got a little bit more power now. Technically, we have 3 pips we can play with because of our NGs. Or, excuse me, our Zoltans, my bad. I actually don't have anything to put the power into yet. But now I have the power ready to go. And let's go to next sector. Rock controlled. Oh, goody. That's an interesting spread. Let's go to NG. We haven't been doing great. Let's go to the NGs. All right. Let's see. Dr. Winter, the weapons officer. Weapons Officer Winter. Would you like to go to the distress signal or not the distress signal? Those are 2 options. Distress signal it is. We follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. We find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Help! Our shields are down. Won't be last long. We help them. One stray rock hits a key structure in the ship. It breaks apart in front of your eyes. Oh my god! You salvage what you can before you leave. Trying not to think about the lost crew. Woot! We got scrap out of that. Sweet! I actually feel pretty bad about that, jokes aside. Let's go over here. Their deaths will serve the cause. The NG are waiting you at the beacon with their weapons online! They explain a computer virus is wanted for hostile acts against the NG, multiple counts of binary scrambling, nano dissolution, and variable interference is aboard your vessel. They insist they must destroy your ship to prevent the virus from safety. Wait! Let's try to purge the system code. Wiping your engine, of course, useless. Eventually you trap the virus in the weapon system, but before you can do, the engine grow restless. An attack! No! Why would you attack us? We are allies. We are your friends. And we're debuffed right now. Okay, whatever. Let's kill our allies. And we lost one of our shields because of that, so that's great. Yes, I hear it. I suppose I should do this. With the ship destroyed, you detect the virus has abandoned your ship and disappeared in the systems of the wreckage. It'll infect whatever NG ship passes it, but your mission is too vital to risk reinfection by stopping it. Okay, fire's out. Hey, Evo, my resident repair person. Wow, our guns are almost level 1 already. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna leave the beast for someone else. Cut us loose! Sorry, I got other stuff to do. What? Whoops, wrong thing. Whoops, I forgot to readdress everyone. No! You go back over there. You stay here. Let's readdress everyone. There we go. Okay. Doing great. We must push. I mean, they attacked us. Is the actual answer to your question? Increasing dodge is nice, but honestly, I just keep eyeballing those shields. That's 150 scrap to upgrade the shields. I think I'm gonna like sit on that until I can just do it. We might need repairs and fuel soon too. We're getting kind of low on health, so I'm just gonna sit on everything and have the mental goal of 150 scrap. We do have a fire beam we could sell. You arrive at a quiet port and immediately hail Benedict. Once in a lifetime deal! Actually, yeah, we don't do drones in this playthrough, so sure. Alright, to the store. Let's see if we can sell some. Alright, so, yeah, sell. 2 for repair is really good, so we're going to do all our repair, as previously indicated. We're doing fine on fuel, so I'm going to leave that alone. We don't use missiles, so that's also whatever. We could get a mind control bay, but I don't think I should. And a teleporter, and a drone controller. Unfortunately, those are all extremely expensive. Oh, I wish we could afford to hire another person. Oh, we can't. Whatever. Moving on. Let's get some distance. Let's get ahead of the rebels a little bit here. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools. I've tried to shut down your engines. Your crew managed to keep them barely operational. Yep, so our engines are hacksored. I mean, I always like killing pirates. That's just a cottage industry at this point. Goodbye. Okay. Little fuel, speaking of which, and some very necessary scrap. There's another store. We don't have anything to sell now, though. Captain Bladerval, up or down? I know I keep asking this. Do you want the top bunk or the bottom bunk? Every day. Same question. No, we just have a really bad pirate problem, apparently, in this universe. It's like Civ 5, right? You ever play Civilization 5? Barbarians are just everywhere. We lost Blades Fall. Nah! Okay, who haven't I asked lately? Up or down? Up or down? Yeah, the barbarians with tanks! Up again. A Mantis ship detaches from a wreck and jumps away. You've interrupted their salvage operation. I found a flak gun. Okay, so flak guns fires a blast of debris across a random area doing up to 7 damage. Good at taking down shields, hard to aim. Really long recharge. Also requires 3 power. However, much more importantly, great for selling. Hi. Yes, I'd like to sell this flak gun, please. Thank you. There's a drone control. And hacking. Yeah, or level 3 shield. That is the decision. Do I get a hacking device, a drone device, or level 3 shield? I admit, having died multiple times recently, I'm tempted to go just with the boring option and get shields, but... Yeah, we also have very little drone ammo right now. We also don't have any drones. So what they have for offer here is an anti-combat drone, which stuns combat drones, a defense drone, which shoots down missiles, asteroids, and flak, and the Mark II, which can also shoot down lasers. A Mark II is not exactly shabby, but I cannot afford it. Like, that's 70 for just the drone, and then 75 for the drone control. Now, 50 plus 70 I still can afford. Just barely. So, I guess that answers me for me. I can't afford drones, so screw it, whatever. Let's go here. Oh! A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Yada! Do we investigate? All eyes turn towards Yada. Let's do it. You find a secret Federation outpost. They regrettably are out of supplies, but tell you of a secret base and a quest marker. Hey, it's our first frickin' quest in the entire game so far. Let's get one more location in before we flee horribly. Let's get something on my glasses. Very important. We can't give you missiles, because we don't have any. Sorry. Hey, Mockingbirds. Okay, so let's get out of here. Because of the war, thousands of colonists have had their supply lines disrupted and found themselves in dire straits. It seems in this system the rebels are sympathetic and are distributing the little supplies they can spare. So we can attack the rebels, wait and steal supplies from the civilians, or flee. Captain Bladeval, it's your chance. Your choice. Do we attack the evil, horrific, nightmarish, Death Doom rebel scum? Or do we become horrifically evil, nightmarish, Death Doom pirates? Yeah, so let's attack the rebels. They have a drone. Alright, so let's do this, and then this. Yep, and that's why they must die, Cordoon. No mercy. Damn it. Come on, drag those suckers down. Oh, wow. Evo, I got a job for you. Get that whole breach repaired, please. There we go. Die, rebels. We can also steal the supplies. We're not gonna be evil. We're not gonna be evil. You leave the civilians with the supplies. Though the rebels, without the rebels that was running the supplies to them, it's unlikely they'll live long. Oh, come on, game. Whatever. Go heal yourself. Apparently that was the correct choice. Whatever. I guess I'll stop robbing civilians. Like, yes. So what's your repair up to? Nowhere. Piloting is nowhere. Weapon skill is level 1 now on Dr. Winter. Nobody's been leveling except Dr. Winter. Not quite, I don't think. Hang on. Come on, level up that repair skill, Evo. I think I could actually improve my shield right now. I'd have to lose an engine, but I think I could. Or I'd lose the med bay, but I could. So let's go ahead and commit to that. And then lose the med bay, and now we have 3 shields. Let's get out of here. The Nebula or Rebel controlled? I usually don't respond to comments, Mockingbirds, but I read all of them. For whatever that's worth. The rebels will greet us openly. That's true, we're stuck with the Nebula no matter what. There is no hope. Also, hey Mockingbirds. Why'd you do it? You're welcome. Whatever, let's do the Rebel one. Might as well show it off at some point. We gotta die at some time, right? The sector is bustling with activity just a few years ago. Now more than half the jump beacons have been destroyed. Many settlements abandoned, and rebels patrol constantly. Okay, this looks like a fun place to be. Well, there's our quest, which we kind of want to do. Yeah, I wanted tier 3 pretty quickly. Let's try the distress beacon. Let's see what this is. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Help! Our shields are down. We won't last long. Oh, I'll shield you. They die. What have we got? All right, so. There's not much of interest nearby. A small sun in the distance of a few orbiting planets in nearby space provide little of interest. All right, into the nebula, just for you, Lord Harriman. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed. Look for you. Yeah, let's kill him. Kill them. Kill their faces. At some point in time, their faces will be killed. They're trying to escape. They want to surrender. We will not accept surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. See? Now I gotta think about what I want next. That's the real question. I suppose the obvious answer is getting our weapons upgraded. We are going to have to replace... I'm kidding together. We're going to have to replace the basic lasers at some point, and that's going to mandate more energy for that. So, we need more power, and we need more weapons, and that's very expensive. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the shields and just sit on it for a minute. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, your sensors are picking up a distress call on an encrypted Federation channel. You eventually find a Federation scout being chased by a rebel fighter. Aid the Federation ship, no matter the cost. We will do everything in our power to save you, for we're the good guys. Oh god, there's intruders, who are about to be very, very dead. Like, they're not going to enjoy life very much. Okay, so. Thanks, we didn't think there'd be rebel ships all the way out here. They seem to be searching for something. Yeah, I can't imagine what. Okay, so we suddenly have a bunch of salvage. 1 second. Not that I'm complaining. Why is the best Star Trek movie Galaxy Quest? I mean, come on. It speaks for itself, right? Alright, Evo, get to repairing. Engines to 4? Okay. It's a very strange choice. Listen, I needed you to be as creative as possible. You're actually apparently pretty good at engines and repair right now. We're almost at rank 3, or I guess 2, with freaking weapons. Bladesvall is just a terrible pilot, apparently. Oh, right, there's no power. Here. Heal, please. Give me my shields back. There we go. Ugh. Why would I upgrade engines? That makes no sense. Why would you make me do this? Oh, whatever. Let's hit the store. Let's see what they got. You discover a resupply station used by rebels and civilians alike. You transmit your fake ship identification, and for once, don't seem to recognize your ship. You try to assume the air of a local as you prepare to talk. Alright. They do sell a burst laser. They also have a hull beam. Hull beams are beam weapons. Obviously, you've already seen that slightly. And they do double damage if they hit a room that does not have a system or a subsystem. I'm actually torn because the burst laser and the hull beam... I'm getting one of these. I need to upgrade my weapons. I'm at basic lasers on Sector 4. I need to upgrade my weapons. Let's grab the hull beam. Let's weird it up a little bit. That's still a good repair price, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And I think I'm going to be happy with that. I'm also going to scooch the hull beam over there, and buy another power. Just the one. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. We need to buy this. Right. I'm one short! Oh, whatever. Let's do that then for right now. Let's do the quest. You knew this coordinates given to you, but your search yields no results. Maybe they were mistaken. Quest complete, I guess. That was a dumb quest. Without active sensors, you have no other option to look out the viewpoints and apprehension. It's eerily quiet. Okay, that's terrifying. We've got fuel. I'm going to go ahead and hit another one of these. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships is offering a deal. We might someday go with drones, so I'm actually taking that. I'm never doing missiles with this build. So I feel safe trading missiles for drones. You arrive near a small rebel refueling depot. Your ship is being scanned multiple times, so they must recognize you, but there appears to be no combat-ready ships in the vicinity. The only message you receive is denial to your request to dock at the depot. One more. We're gonna be greedy. Sorry, sir, nothing personal. We're under orders. Alright. Let's see how this works, huh? Looks like they have 2 empty hulls. So let's do a line right across there. Or, sure, it wasn't ready yet. I mean, you saw how we were doing last time, Lord Herman. Yeah, flak is actually pushing through us finally, by the way. There we go. Now, go through, please. I should have stuck with the 4 lasers. Oh, whatever. Let's get out of here. Hey, thanks for this stuff. Right. Can I upgrade this now? Yes. Upgrade the weapons now so I can turn on my other laser. Now, the first screw-up was my mistake. I actually fired the whole beam, or rather, tried to fire on the whole beam too early, and that was my fault. Okay, so Nebula Land. This should be fun. A whole sector of Nebula. Cool. Alright, let's... God, I don't know. Let's go north. As you arrive at the beacon, a hostile ship immediately registers your scanners. You didn't expect to see rebels extend their reach into slug territory. Okay, well, let's get their freaking shields down. How's our skills doing? Almost rank 3. Well, the enemies are starting to have rank 2 shields. Exactly as frustrating as it sounds. Oh. Yeah. Nope. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now, do the beam. Will not accept your surrender. And die in a fire. $48 scrap. And Alchemist really wants me to get engines for some reason. I mean, I'm guessing it's just the dodge. Alright, we can do one right now. Let's just do that. Let's go into the nebula. The Mantis ship... the Mantis attack ship here looks to have been hunting slugs on their home turf. A rare test of honor for the mightiest of Mantis crews. Okay. Oh, they've got a beamer. Of course they do, they're Manta. Well, let's try to pull down those shields. Let's see if we can figure out where they beamed on. Oh, there they are. Get him! Get him! Oh, we are so much lower level than there. Alright, let's run. Let's see if we can get this shot off before they get their shields back up. No, I got a little bit in. I was told to get the whole beam, so I don't want to hear it. Well, Evo, if you could come repair this, please, I'd appreciate that. I think you were AFK when I got the whole beam. Listen, Evo. Your engine skill has leveled up. That's nice. Evasion +7. You're welcome, Mockingbirds. More to the point, I am very happy you're enjoying it. Nothing feels worse than recommending someone try something, and then they're like, well, this sucks. Okay, so Spartan has, like, no shield skill. Yada has no skills whatsoever. Dr. Winter is maxed on weapons. Jesus. That's what I wanted to do, Lord Harriman. Then everyone's like, oh, I get the whole laser, which is more expensive, too. That's the funny part. Evo is working on it for engines. Hey, Bladeval has finally hit piloting skill something. What is it? So our 29% evasion is not terrible. We're getting there. Oh, right, hang on. Let me... There we go. 34% evasion. That feels better. Alright. So let's go ahead and take our time here. Hey, Lilumnos. It's not unusual to feel paranoid in a slug-controlled nebula, but for once it is unfounded. You spot a rebel ship trying to engage. Kill them horribly! Oh, no, they run away, I guess. Yeah, list lazily to the left. Alright, let's see if the store has anything. Let's try that. Okay, you cautiously approach a slug colony on a huge asteroid. It's a brave person who sets foot on a slug planet. It can take weeks to get the mucus out of your clothes, but there's business needs doing. Unfortunately, they don't have much to sell. In fact, I could get another whole beat. No. They have actual nothing. Like, actual nothing. I'm not even sure that's worth repairing. I'm gonna do it. There's no reason not to, but like, really? Okay, next. Only place we can go to, really. A slug ship, a rogue, you suspect, approaches, but when he sees your Federation, he thinks better of the sneak attack and fires everything he has. 2 shields. Great. This is gonna suck. Thankfully, our attack recharge is pretty good right now. Otherwise, this is just gonna sit here for a while. Yep, this is just our life. It's just... Does Hull Beam... I thought Hull Beam can't penetrate shields. Like, at all. I don't know if it goes through partial shields. I was under the presumption that it doesn't go through shields, period. So, like, I could be like... See if it goes off before the shields go back up. Which it actually did. Apparently. And now they're just gonna flee. We accept what's in our stores in exchange for our lives. I don't think I could kill you? I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we could kill them before they flee? We've got very little time. Sure. What do we got? Fuel! Okay, whatever. I mean, fuel is fuel. It's not very exciting, but it's still fuel. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not sad about that. Okay, let's start making our way over this way. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before we have time to make contact, they fade away. Let's attempt to follow them. Your search is hopeless. Your sensors suck. Okay, whatever. Next. Although, honestly, we could go the long way around, I think. So let's go the long way around. You're surprised to see a ship without slug markers stranded all the way out here and move in to provide assistance. When you see the pirate insignia, you quickly reconsider. Kill them. They're pirates. They deserve to die. They have beaming. Alright, yada. I think you're going to be earning your pay here in a minute. They have a clone bay, too. Yeah, here they come. Alright, where are you? Oh, it's not charged yet. Nope, nope, cancel, cancel. Oh, goody, it's a human. You should actually have that, Yada. Let's honestly just keep hammering at their shields, and maybe a little bit their weapons. And if the whole beam comes back, do that. I do not accept your surrender. And that's why. How are we doing on skills? Shields are nowhere. Yadis has been getting no combat experience, which is just kind of funny, really. Whatever. Dr. Winter's at level 2 on weapons. Evo is almost level 2 on engines. Bladeville is almost level 2 on piloting. Yeah, you want me to accept your surrender? Give me something good. No, something good. Alright, yeah, let's take our time. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small station. However, without functioning sensors, it's impossible to tell what's inside. Yeah. Our evasion is now 0. Which is cool. There's coffee in this nebula. $36 scrap I'll take. Hi, Mr. And from the station we got 2 missiles, 1 drone, and 25 scrap. Yeah, I'm not regretting the triple shields decision. That has probably been the smartest thing I've done this entire playthrough. Now a debate. Where's our engine? So if we push the engines further, we could get another 5, 3. So there's a bit of a... Actually, it looks like the next level is when we start to plateau on dodge. If you notice, every level of engine up until the next one gives us 5 additional dodge. After that, we start getting 3, and then 3, and then 4 for some reason. But the point is the next level is worth grabbing, and we can do that right now. I don't mind upgrading everything else, because, yeah, having an extra power for the med bay and all that is nice, but having an extra 5 dodge is not bad either. We're also about to get more dodge as soon as we level up our pilot and our engine. True, Lord Fairmont. It's also going to be ludicrously expensive to get that 4th shield barrier. Right, that's going to cost 230 scrap. And it won't be expensive to boost the doors, the oxygen. Sorry, the doors, the oxygen, the med bay. And yeah, we've already had some issues with borders. Lord Harriman, I will take advice from you. Since you're not a crew member, I'm calling in to Commodore Harriman. Commodore Harriman, come in, Commodore Harriman. Do we lock down on borders, or do we improve our engines one more step? We can do either right now. Dramatic pause. Yeah. Find a store. Alright, the Commodore says, you're dumb and I hate you! Alright. Well, let's get out of here then. The explorer on the beacon are shocked when the rock the size of a small moon looms ahead of you. Scans reveal the solid-looking rock is just a husk, almost entirely mined out of useful minerals. There's a shop. Okay. Well, they sell Jack. Drone or hacking? Okay. Well, I'm going to go with hacking because it is cheaper. Also, we don't have a drone yet. Although we could get a defense drone one. It comes with a defense drone one, so never mind. And we actually have a decent number of drones right now because we just keep getting them from events. So, yeah, alright, fine, whatever. Ugh, blah, it feels disgusting getting a drone. Ugh. Right, that apparently spends the drone instantly. That's good to know. You can tell I don't use drones. So now we're down 1 drone. Next. Let's go to the pirates. Somewhat isolated region was thrown into chaos at the start of the rebellion. Even in peacetime, it was always beset by pirates, but now it houses a center of operations for countless pirate fleets. Ooh, a distress beacon. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Could be dangerous. Let's do it. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some of your crew aboard to identify. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentified, but one of the weapons appears salvageable. There's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. It looks like a massive asteroid is on a collision course with the derelict ship. You have to pull your crew up, but they want to grab what they can first. What do they take? The weapon in the scrap or the stasis chamber? We're going to take the weapon. A burst laser Mark II. Yes, please. That's great, actually. And amusingly, I can actually afford to up my power right now. Oh, but I can't, because I don't have the weapon. Oh, God, I need 75 to power it. But that's worth losing a basic laser for right now. Still, I want that extra thing, so that's 75 is my immediate goal now. I suppose I can do this while I'm at it. I can only go back. That's funny. That was a dead-end area. Let's go over here. Danger! Citrus go wild with a nearby pulsar. While you are attempting to recalibrate the FTL, a pirate sneaks up, ready for a fight. Okay. I was thinking the same thing, Lord Paramount. Cool. You know what? I don't care that much. Oh, I heard that. I heard that. I was literally about to jump, and that pulsar disabled my freaking engines. Guns are back, though. Oh god, they're, I didn't even notice. Their freaking shields are knocked out. They offer me... Yeah. Alright, now jump. Jump, 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 jump. There's a pirate. But, hang on. That's... I'm not sure where it is. Gotta be somewhere around there, though. No, it might be there. There it is. Found it. Found it. Okay, looks like the fire's gone. So let's go ahead and close everything up. One fuel for surrender. No. Three fuel. Okay. I will take it. All right, Evo, hey, go fix our cameras, please. Now, they were holding out. They should have paid the fine. Oh, hey, we actually do have plus 10 evasion now. And plus 10 evasion. Which means we actually have 40 evasion now. And yes, we can upgrade our weapons, which we're going to do. But first, let's get a little healing going on. Yeah, so upgrade those weapons and give me another gun, please. Thank you. Alright, go back. So I'm kind of in a weird place of now what when it comes to upgrades and stuff. I do still have a Defense 2 drone, which is hysterical. I kind of want... You know what? Actually, no. Done. There. Boom. Now I have the extra power. You're probably thinking, but Lord, you're dumb! No, I want to be able to pop out a drone. Pretty much at will. I don't want to think about it. I want to just be able to pop out a drone. So, now I think I'm going to start saving the 230. I think that's going to be my goal, is saving the 230, get the 4th shield pip. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks like it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure if anyone's aboard. Okay. It's pirates! Oh my god! Or rebels, or whatever. No, that's pirates. Okay, so what are they hacking? First and foremost. Weapons! Apparently drones can defend against hacking. Did not actually know that, to be quite honest. Also doesn't mouse over that. Okay, well, good to know. Oh, if I could still do it, then yeah, could you, like... It matters now, so now we're just gonna sit here. Let me think about this. Let's try to get rid of their shields. Basic starter move. Before they hack our weapons again. I'm pretty sure I fought D&D fights like this. You attack, you miss. They attack, they miss. I got a little bit of damage in. We try to high five. No. Damn it. I was trying to beam before that happened. There we go. Alright, so let's contact the refugees. The refugee ship thanks you with 1 fuel. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatch the enemy, they offer what supplies they can to spare. Thank you. We also got our drone back. Yay! Well, like I said, I'm just kind of building up for the 230 now. We're also kind of low on fuel, so I don't want to export too much. Hey, asteroids, belts, evil. Okay. I'm just gonna chill for a second. They have no shields? I might be able to just stand here and watch. Oh, are we done? Okay, okay. Okay, well, we got some fuel. So that was actually worth it, but I probably should stop looking for fuel. Or should I? No, I should just get out of here. I should just get out of here. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He offers to sell me a slave. We attack them because they are slavers. All slavers must die. Builds too slow. Okay. Just trying to make a living in these trying times. Yeah, huh? Yeah, I got bad news for you. The Federation is not pro-slavery. I know, it's shocking. Is this correct? Like... Okay, yeah. So let's go and grab that. So welcome to the crew, someone with maxed... Oh, no, sorry, no, I'm wrong. I misread that. Nevertheless, level 1 combat skill, which means this random human is better at fighting than fricking Yada is. Actually, I don't think that's true, but still, it's funny to think about. Let's put you in the drone bay, I think. Would anyone like to be our drone operator? Easy Maven it is. Sensors? Let's do this. I could readjust them. Alright, let's get out of here. We're low enough on fuel. I'm just going to move to the next sector. The Zoltan patrol their borders will let you pass with new ideas, Federation. Let's hope they won't be as courteous to the rebels. Or... Alright, so hang on. First and foremost, let's get rid of our basic laser. Do we want to dump the drone, defense drone 2? Yeah, you see where I'm thinking this, Lord. Because then we can grab the cloak. Barely. But we can. And, God, it's expensive. But, yeah, we have a cloak now. How much is that to upgrade? Not too much, actually. But, oh, do I want... I know I need fuel. Fine. Let's buy fuel. But that's it. We can't upgrade the cloak now. Might as well fix all. Let's go. Let's go this way, actually. You can sell missiles? The Mantis outcasts sometimes make a mistake of taking Zoltan for easy game. A scout moves into attack while boarding party beams a by from a nearby transport. Oh, geez. 2 manted... Okay. You get out of there. You two go here. Yeah. I know, I'm debating. I need to knock out their shields. I don't actually have a choice, so let's... Oh god, they immediately got into Evo's place, like instantly. Jesus Christ. Okay, just get out of there, Evo. Okay. You two get in there before it's taken. Waiting very patiently. Alright, Deezy Maven, get out of there, get out of there. Yada, also bail. Bail? Bail? Bail. It's not gonna go off in time. I need you to go up there. What are you? That's Evo, and that's Spartan. What are your skills, Spartan? Your shields. Okay. Just chill for a second. Get those shields down, please. Ugh, okay, okay. Jump. Just jump. Okay. Evo, I got some jobs for you. I still hear a fire somewhere. So I'm not sure where it is. We're just gonna open up a bunch of stuff really quick here. I'm not sure where it is. I'm just gonna open up most of the ship. Still hearing it, which is wonderful. Why don't you guys go get some lovely repair experience? Ah, hey, there it is. It's okay, I can heal you faster than the flames can burn you. Why don't you... Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, there's the problem. Okay, Okay, I can work with that. Hang on. Why don't you go over... No, actually, no. Bad idea, bad idea. Change my mind, change my mind. Hang on 1 second. Just give me a second, give me a second. I gotta play a little bit of, musical chairs for a moment. And now we can actually close everything. I think you two need to go over here, you two go over here. And while they're healing, thank you very much for the sub. As always. I will go ahead and jot that down. For Shock 2, Bug Fables, and Cyberpunk. So hey Evo, you want some repair experience? I don't know if it spreads a repair experience, and I don't want to find out, so we're just gonna have her repair just by herself. Yeah. Yeah, let's go kill those mantids. I mean, I guess we kind of did. You are a very creative ship mechanic. Evo hasn't even hit level 1 on repair yet, but she is my highest repair person by quite a margin. Oh, speaking of which, there's level 1. 10% faster repair. Yeah, engines, or rather weapons, took a lot of damage. That's just keep leveling. I'm surprised we lived through that. I really am. Okay. Yeah, a lot of things took a bit of damage. There is actually there's several things to stop teleporting. There's a scrambler upgrade. There's like hardened shield or whatever they're called. Yeah, the overshield. Yeah, we actually still have hull. We didn't get anything out of that fight. We lost a fuel. We got no engines. We got a bunch of experience. Like, a lot of people got combat experience. That's something. C, apparently, is the hotkey for that. Yeah, those mantids were like, "Rah!" Okay. Well, everyone back to your stations. So let's go ahead and put you up on cameras. All right, so yeah, let's go north. Find something other than mantids. Jump back. No! Okay, so the Zoltan... Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a lot of drones. Okay. There. Turn it back on here. Yeah, so that's an anti-combat drone, a defense drone, and another anti-combat drone. Can we hurt them? Is that physically possible? Alright, I guess the usual first. Well, some scrap. Okay. A rebel ship approaches. Cool. I saw that they have missile weapons. Alright, now... 3 fuel and 30 scrap for a surrender. No. So I only get 2 fuel, but I get 50 scrap, so... something. Dr. Winter, go to the med bay. What are you doing? Go to the med bay. Hey, Evo! Get to repairing. Evo got a lot of experience out of those mantids, let me tell you. Does she even have... Yeah, no, she has maxed out engine experience. Okay. Let's head up here. You catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from a space station before your sensors shut off unexpectedly. As you discover your sensors being jammed, you hear hostiles beam aboard your ship. Until you're able to jump away from the hostile space station, your sensors are disabled. That is a lot of invaders. Oh my god. What in the crap? Yeah, okay. DZ Maven, I got a job for you. And Yada, get back there. Yeah, actually. Yep, the plan is to fight them in the medbay. And, that's why. Hey, Eva! I got a job for you. Yeah, we're on the bed, like, ugh. What do we got? So DZ Maven is starting to work on his tier thing. Yada's getting there. Yada's actually finally getting some combat experience. Evo's getting some. Dr. Winter didn't get any. Meh, that's right. You go ahead and scooch back up there. Who are you? Spartan? Oh, God, where are you? Hang on, let's just do this. Have Evo keep doing that repairing thing. So what we need is a drone ship, like a full-on drone ship for our next playthrough. Nothing but drones. As I say, I feel like that's going to be an NG ship. Oh, here, go help fix that. In fact, just get all the experience there, Evo. Get it. Get to level 2. Get to level 2. Aw, not quite. Oh, wait, no. No. Ah, she didn't make it. Very close, very close. 1 experience away. You don't have time to hail the Zoltan ship before they jump away. They are a careful race. The Nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. They don't seem to be prepared to risk leaving with your coordinates and open fire. Great. That's... okay. Cool. Of course they're going to be aboard. Why wouldn't they? Yada, I got a job for you. Get over there and help DZ Maven. I don't think it's going to go through on time. But get back to repair. He'll, you just stay there for the moment. Wait a minute for their cloak to run off. Get rid of their frickin' shields. Please. There we go. Okay. Resist. That's a new one. So just chill for a minute. Yeah, let's knock out their engines. They are offering us 4 missiles, 1 drone, and 30 scrap. No. We got 45 scrap. Whatever. What do we need at this point? I don't want to lose a med bay. But I could lose a med bay. What's just for the shields? That's 180. Just for the shields. So I need... in order to not lose the med bay, I need 21... That is to say, 210 scrap. Oh my god. A 3 shield scout. Okay. I don't have the energy for another shield. I need to upgrade my shield output in order to be able... I need to upgrade my energy to have another shield. I need 30 thing to upgrade my shield. Now, I could also remove from my medbay, which is literally what I just frigging said. So I can remove my medbay. I have 2. I get my shield. In order to not have to reduce to medbay, I need 210. TC Maven, what are you doing up there? I could also lower engines a step. Doing better, Mr. Red, is what I'm going to describe it as. So let's see if we can punch through their shields at all. And I'm going to do a weird guessing here. Nope, Oh, it actually did go through. Only a little. I needed to apologize slightly. And by apologize, I mean I need to delay slightly. So let's do all of this, wait a second, and then do our beam. Looks like I could wait another about half a second there, and that would still work. Because their shields come back up very quickly. Right about there. There we go. 48 scrap. 210. There it is. Let's do it. I probably shouldn't have jumped on that, but I don't care. I want my tier 4 shields. Now it's whatever. Now we can upgrade whatever. Despite their precautions, pirates have begun to harass the local Zoltan settlements. One such pirate spots you and attacks. Okay. Yeah, and... I mean, it's free. Let's just not take that hit. I don't know what they're aiming at. I don't care. Hello. Let's just vent that. Honestly. Okay. 2 dodge takes me. Nothing happens. Honestly, so the Federation Cruiser, by memory, is my favorite visual. Let's dodge that. Hi, Bregwin. Welcome home. Right, you're actually supposed to be there. I also like the this thing. It's one of the drone ships. I forget which one. I think it's the advanced drone ship. Nope. Goodbye. Okay. Just gonna chill here a second. Oh, I guess I could close all my doors. I guess. God. As much as I like having everything vent into space. And let me tell you, I do. I love stuff venting into space. We've got a little bit of a war chest. Just a little. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they're researching genetic distortion due to stasis, sleep, and prolonged FTL. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Okay. Intruders on board! Of course! Of course! As if there would be any other possible action there. Go, DZ Maven and Yada. I think we're gonna win that one. I don't know what they just fired, but I don't want to get hit by it. It was, yeah, that was worth cloaking for. Okay, so, hey, hi, yeah, yeah, they have no teleporter, so that's it. I screwed that up, whatever. Okay, you both head to the med bay, real quick. That's gonna hit. There's nothing I can do about that. Whatever. I mean, I could drone. That's probably too late. Yeah, seriously. I didn't know if drone helped against flak. Just as well I didn't bother. So yeah, hi. We got a boarding drone? Thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush. And a defense drone Mark II, and lots of fuel and scrap. Breaches through enemy hull and wreaks havoc. Awesome. Huh. Yeah, the Mark II takes substantially, well, one more power, and I'm actually kind of dry on power right now. I could increase my power. That is something that's possible. Like right now, for example, I literally couldn't put out a drone without pulling something down. Furthermore, I could finally upgrade my subsystems. But that also requires more power. Hang on, hang on. Oh, I don't have it here. I put it away when I had to pack everything. Alright, pretend this is a Star Trek thing. Beedling. Commodore Harrimont, I am requesting some advice here. Do I upgrade a subsystem, or do I just sit on it again? I could also upgrade Cloak, but that would require power, I'm almost positive. I love how you have been accepted and acknowledged as being awesome, Linerith, and your response to this is, I suck. Upgrade engines? We're already... Oh, no, we haven't capped on engines, actually. Yeah, we could do that right now. Yeah, just the one. And boop. We're now at 45 dodge. I have to admit, I'm very tempted to grab default blast doors. Like, I know I've got Yada sitting there, but it would be nice to have blast doors when Yada inevitably leaves that station in order to go defend against boarders. And Lord knows I've been getting boarded a lot lately. Looking at Yada's almost level 1 in combat. Spartan is finally level 1 in shields. Nice. Evo is very close to max repair. Blade Chaval's max piloting. Dr. Winter's max guns. I can't wait for all these people to die in one bad event. Screw it. I'm gonna do it. There. Now we just have blast doors no matter what. And we have super blast doors when Yada's sitting there. Let's get out of here. So I have to build... hang on. You arrive at what you find. You arrive to find what appears to be a colonized moon. However, scans show it's been abandoned. You also detect an abandoned space station. So... yeah. As you approach, it becomes clear the station is an empty shell. Aww. Now, pilot upgrade we can actually do right now. So, done. Next sector. Zoltan or NG? Does it matter at that point? Flip a coin, I guess. I will be right back. Okay. I'm seeing several people say NG. NG it is. You've arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for the robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Okay. Hello. Our weapon systems are malfunctioning. We're too afraid of pirates to travel home unassisted. Can you escort us? Sure. Great. Take a bit of fuel as down payment. We'll be one step behind you following your jump. Okay. It's right here. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you're escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help. Here's a punch of scrap. Okay. Sure. I'll take... you know what? I'm not going to argue that. Okay, so we're pretty much done. And by which I mean we are done on engines. It would be extremely expensive to improve our weapons at this point. Power output would be a thing. So I have to make something in Minecraft, and it has to be something that's significant to me. Well, I'll tell you the things I actually did make in Minecraft, which is an underground glass house surrounded by lava, and a portal network going through the Nether to connect to like quarries and stuff. Yeah, let's just sit on it for right now. We're doing okay, and I kind of want to keep being okay. The engineer waiting at the beacon with their weapons online. They explain a computer virus. Sure, we try to purge it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so then we attack the engine. Cool, whatever. That hurts shields and engines. Perfect. And doors, of all things. That's a weird pick. Okay. What? Oh, never mind. Well, actually, it's more like the walls and the floors and the ceiling are all made of glass. And, you know, I was completely surrounded by lava. So basically, you're in a glass house surrounded by lava, but it's underground. I should mention I didn't do that on creative. I did that on survival. So that took an inordinate amount of time to harvest out the nearby beach to get all the glass I needed. And setting up the lava was a pain in the ass. Did it. I timed that wrong. That's my fault. God, they're repairing their damn ship so fast. Just kind of slow-moding it at this point. Hey, Evo, go max out your freaking engineering or repair while you're at it. There we go. Goodbye. With the ship destroyed, blah, 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 we get some scrap. Scrap is good. Oh, there we go. Evo now has level 2 engine repair. Who else has any repair skill? It's like Dr. Winter, Spartan, and that's it. And that, so... let's send Spartan into repair, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. And actually, let's send both of you. Let's just send both of you. Not enough power. Alright, everyone go back. Everyone go back. Okay. I mean, Evo has just been carrying us this playthrough. If you noticed that, just straight up carrying us. Evo has level 2 engines and level 2 repair. And some combat skill. Distress call. Sure. This is a terrible idea. It's a pirate. Oh my god. With 3 shields. Oh Jesus. Okay. Not much of a crew. No, actually, hang on. Cancel that. How do I cancel firing? Discontinue firing. Stop giving the firing order. Can't unfire, am I? Whatever. No, you don't suck because you don't suck, Lunaruth. Sorry. Reality doesn't care about your delusions. Okay, so let's do... Well, no, I just hit cloak. On instinct, admittedly. Let's do this. Wait right until there. That's one or the other. Let's do that. They want to give us 5 fuel and 29 scrap. Oh, and 2 drones. Nah. We've already done a lot of damage. Just want to take that. Let's put out a defense drone. Goodbye. This is all in-game. Less fuel, much more scrap. And still a drone. Alright, let's pull power back here to our usuals. Yeah, FTL's soundtrack is gonna be a triple. I'm just gonna say that. It's technically a quadruple because of Yoshi drums, but it's gonna be legit. So, a shop, huh? Well, there's not a lot of options here. As soon as you jump into the system, you receive a hail from a nearby civilian NG. Their captive here. Strange bug. Can you assist in debugging? What do you think? Can we assist them with their problem? This game came out in 2012. It was one of the original Kickstarter success stories. Along with a bunch of other things. Yeah, we are in the red. That's the thing. This is a complete dice roll. Oh, Evo said yes. Oh my god. Okay. Found malfunctioning mantis. Believe it is human. Will receive input only from human. Danger evaluation extremely high. So, we can send a human or a mantis. Of which we have many. Well, 3 humans and 1 mantis. Okay, I'm gonna send the mantis, because honestly, I can lose Yada easier than I could lose the other ones. I'm gonna send the mantis. Lord Harriman says to send the human. Why? What possible benefit would there be to that? Alright, I'll send the human. He's grateful to see another human introduces himself as Robert Smith. He's from a nearby human colony who would appreciate being returned there. The colony is a mining operation that specializes in fuel. Robert's family, the head engineers, are excited to see him and very grateful for his return. Apparently he ran away to join the Federation like his older brother, but was never accepted on a ship. So, we can offer him a position on our ship, or take a look at our engines. I do not need the extra crew member. Not really. I'm not even sure I get any benefit from anything else being manned right now. And yeah, an engine upgrade right now is insanely expensive. It will only be 3% more dodge, but it's going to be 3% more dodge at a cost of very little power. Because all I have to do at that point is upgrade the power. So yeah, could you look at my engines, please? Thanks. Upgrade engines by 1. And I am going to go ahead and pop that power right now and just boost that right now. So we're up to 48 innate dodge. Still no shops over here. Getting kind of scared, honestly. Buy fuel for scrap. Do we need fuel at this point? I guess we do, actually. And 2 scrap for fuel is a pretty good price. But Lord Aramont says no. Okay. I'm going to listen to the Commodore here. Oh, a store. Okay. So. Reconstructive teleport. FTL jammers. Stealth weapons. System repair drone. This is crap. This is all crap. I'm gonna dump that and that, honestly, over here. I could get stealth weapons. I mean, there's no detriment to getting stealth weapons. Or I could just upgrade stuff. I mean, we're sitting on 280 bank right now. Fine, I will heal once. There you go. That's all you're getting. Just for you guys. Just so you chill. Just so you're relaxed. Honestly, I don't want to get stealth weapons. Hang on. I could increase our cloak to put up to 10 seconds. That might be worth it. But that's actually going to take power, too. Honestly, I kind of want 2 more power. And I'm just going to commit to that. I'm just going to commit to 2 more power. Period. Whatever else I decide, that's something that just needs to happen. Either it gives me more engines, or it gives me better cloak, or it gives me access to my drone. But one way or another, I need more power. In fact, I'm tempted to get 4 power and max out my power. I could do that right there. That gives us the 2 to spare for drones and for whatever. And 1 more engine. That's the last. I'm not getting that last engine upgrade. You know what? Let's do it. Last power and cloak. So now we'll have a 10-second cloak. Plus the additional 3% dodge. And the availability of doing drones. At will. I could afford one more pip of oxygen. I'm gonna... That removes drone availability, but that can be swapped in and out. Eh. Let's get out of here. There's another store! I don't care. I don't have the money at this point. I don't care. You inform a nearby station of your flight, and they give you a glaive beam. Okay. Yeah, as I say, now power problems have just got worse. All right. Okay. Hold up. I could get rid of the hull beam and both basic lasers to swap in the glaive. Is that worth it? Is it worth losing 3 weapons to get this thing? I need a fairly decent chunk of scrap to upgrade my weapon enough to actually be able to have something in addition to that. Like, if I get another 190 scrap, I could just lose the 2 basic lasers for it. Or lose the hull beam for it. I'd probably swap the hull beam, but 190, that's our goal. Let's see if we can hit 190. Sure, let's do a distress call. Sure, why not? Find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. We're being overrun by giant alien spiders. I don't think that's worth losing a person at this point. That's not worth losing a person at this point. I don't want to lose anybody. Again. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message saying, hey, can you give us stuff? Have 15 missiles. And they give us reconstructive teleport. Thanks, that's completely useless. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, if we can find a store... You arrive at the outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security and offer sets you up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first. What's the meaning of this? Who are you? Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief. General Turzil of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter-rebel technology. Risk all or save none. I will explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We'll do what we can to hold off the warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide repairs and fuel. Good luck. Well, it wasn't a full repair. Now, that's interesting. There's a repair right there. There and there. So the flagship will destroy the Federation base if 3 consecutive turns is spent there. The rotating icon consuming when it jump is in. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, the boss is going to go eat one of the repairs. That sucks. I feel like our only choice is to repair and then go this way. They're off in a weird isolated spot. This is their only connected node right there. Well, excuse me, these two are their only connected nodes. So I'm bottlenecked by these two systems no matter what, right? Yeah, normally I would consider being like going around, but this is a terrible layout, so I think I have to. So yeah, we need repairs anyways. So yeah, I'll take it. Oh, if I had 4 more scrap. If I had 4 more scrap. There's a store! Yeah. Yeah. Might as well do it before everything goes to hell. Alright, what do we got? I can sell the whole beam. And that will give me the glaive beam. So you're on Mockingbirds. Why'd you do it? So let's commit to this action. Oh yeah, can we sell this? I can also sell this. I honestly didn't realize I could sell augments. Hang on, so let's do a little rejiggering really quick. And then... sure, whatever. And then, now I wish I had another hit. Well, there's the glaive. Hyrax. That is true, Lord Harriman. So I think I'm going to sit on that 41. I do not know what the glaive does. I don't think I've ever gotten it. You know, I could sell my drone. Hang on. Actually, does it give something worthwhile? That's only worth 25. That's not worth it. Really wish I could sell my missiles. I shouldn't have upgraded O2. Why did you make me do that, Alchemist? Why did you kill me with that? Why'd you do this to me? I could have gotten my gun if I didn't do that. Whatever. Let's go. Let's lose the repair base. Yep. Let's go to the base. You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet skirmishing with rebel forces. You hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid the conflict. There's not much you can do to help that battle, and your mission holds the key to turn the tide of the war. You prepare to face the flagship, which is right here. I could take a side trip, but let's not. Or should we? Because he's not... whatever. So, there's the rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. Oh my god, MFK. Ha ha ha. Alright. Turn on the defense drone. That is a long cloak. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, I don't know why we had oxygen anyways. But whatever. Yeah, we don't need medical at the moment. Let's get that back. Okay, so... I'm just gonna chill, let our weapons charge. I mean, can we just ram this thing? That feels like that could be the right call here. Jesus. And yes, I know this is a multi-phase fight. I've actually gotten that far without cheating before. And he cloaked. Of course he cloaked. So we're just going to chill for a second. Wait very patiently while our shields are disabled. Which is great. That's a thing that's happening. You know what? Yada, you're not actually doing anything. Go start repairing that. Okay. I've had that happen, Lord Edmund. Alright, so. God, he has so much shields. He has so much freaking shields. Alright, so let's do... Try to get his shields down. I don't know what the charge time of the glaive is. So I'm going to assume it's similar to the other thing. Try to get some damage in here. Okay, I don't think that did literally anything. Perfect. That was a huge waste of everything. Okay, cool, cool. Everything's cool. Everything's fine. Yep, I know, I know. Get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there. Let's do that really quick. That's what I did, Lord Aramon. Okay. That's why I asked about the charge time, although I apparently was using the wrong terminology. Alright, let's send you back in there. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Alright, Evo, I need you over here. I need our super engineer. Hate to take you off engines, but right now I need repairs. Blantaval apparently just died. We're dead. I give up. That's... Like, we're dead. It's whatever. The rebels win. The Nazis win. Whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, there is no ramming. You know, honestly, I feel like getting the glaive beam was the mistake there. Honestly, I actually think getting the whole beam was the original mistake, and then getting the glaive beam was like mistake part 2. Anyways, we're dead. I'm gonna go grab lunch.